So for today's tech tip, we're going to talk about inserting images in Google because everything's a little bit better with a picture. One of the benefits of having our students create content electronically is that ability to insert digital media into the work they publish. It's great that we can use the features of Google Docs to edit, revise, save, and share their work. But when students are able to include visuals to enhance their message, that's when things really get going. Today I'm going to show you a variety of ways to insert images into a Google Doc. The first way I can go is go to Insert here and hit Image, and it brings up this menu. I'll go through each of these and show you how they work. The first one here is Upload. If I have an image in my device, like my laptop or my desktop computer, I can choose the image here, find it on my computer, open it, and now it is inserted into my Google Doc. If it comes in large and I'd like to resize, I can grab it by the corner to maintain its aspect ratio. And I can also choose this option here that lets me wrap the text, which means I can move this image somewhere next to or inside of my text. Makes it a little bit more interesting to look at. Another option I have when I go to Insert Image is this option to take a snapshot. If a device has an embedded webcam, such as on a laptop or a Chromebook or other device that has an embedded camera, students can take a snapshot to insert into their Google Doc. Now, the first time they do this, they might get a pop-up that says allow, accept, okay, remember. Those options are okay for them to accept, and that will give Google permission to use the camera to put an image into their document. I'm going to choose Take a Snapshot. And I can take a snapshot of whatever. Maybe it's of a cute puppy here, and I can go ahead and take a snapshot of him. And then I can select that to put into my doc. Now, if I want to crop it because it wasn't a great picture, I can use the crop tool here and shrink it a little bit and bring it in. So now I have an image. Now, they might use this to show something they've built, something they've done. So that's another way to get an image. I love the potential for showing their work by taking a snapshot of what they're doing. Now I have a few other options for how to get an image. When I go to Insert Image, I have this one that says By URL. If I know the URL or the web address for my image, I can paste it in there. This might be handy if it's an image that a student has in their Google Drive or other location that they have a link to. I can choose it from my albums. These are my Google Plus albums. I can also get one from my Google Drive. If I want to browse through my drive, the images that are in there, I can choose it that way. The last way here is through this search. Now, I'll tell you, I really love this search as opposed to opening up a new tab and going out to Google Images and getting an image that way because of this sentence right here that says results shown are labeled for commercial reuse with modification. That means the students have permission to use the images that come up in this search. When students search in Google without using this window, they aren't already filtered for reuse. So I'm going to go ahead and choose an image here, like maybe I'm going to do a search for a Chihuahua, and I can grab one of these images and put it into my document. Again, if I'd like to crop it, I can. I can also resize it. If I hit Wrap Text, that gives me some options for where I want to put it. Maybe I want to make it tiny, include it in my doc. Now, something to know is that in other Google tools, such as presentations, it works the same way. I go to Insert Image. I get that same set of choices of how to insert an image, and also in Google Drawings. When I come over to Google Drawings, I go to Insert Image, and I see the same tools. So I hope this gives you some ideas of how to insert images into the work that your students are already doing.